Hi, and welcome to this short guide to the Ardougne roof course. I'll be your host, Trickle, and it turns out, if you've just maxed on this game, got all your pretty 99s and what have you, you're going to return to one of three graveyards. You're going to suffer from what I like to call PMSing, post-max syndrome. You're going to go to the Rogue's Den and cook, or you're going to come to the Ardougne roofs to run around in circles for preposterous amounts of hours. If you are picking option 3, then this video should be able to help you. But for all you noobs that are doing this to just get 99 agility, yeah, you should start this course at level 87. You should pi to use it at that level. Use summer pies. This will give you a boost to 93 and it'll let you have access to this lovely course. Also, if you're a beginner, the camera angle, I like to have it in this position. I don't know what you'd call that. Is that northeast or northwest? I'm not really too sure. I think I'll just say northwest. This position, there are others, but I never really use them, so I'm not going to bother showcasing them. You stop failing this course at level 96 agility, so at that point, this is just the fucking easiest thing to do in the world to keep up with. It's yeah. Each hour, doing constant perfect laps, you should be getting about 62,300 agility experience an hour. The EHP rate, if you are one of the many people who use CML, however, is only 6,200, so it does leave you a little bit of room to fuck up. Each lap consists of 72 ticks, which is about 45.828 seconds, including server lag, because sometimes ticks aren't always 600 ms, sometimes they're 603 because of the server lag. Also, if you're considering doing this long term, you're going to be imbuing. The spell itself does not serve any purpose here. It's used to make combo runes. It just gives you XP whilst doing agility, and it's so easy to do, you'd be retarded not to do it. Yeah. It doesn't interrupt any actions on the roofs, so that's a good thing. And another good thing is that it actually accounts for the EHP and agility if you use CML. You will not get one full EHP if you don't imbue accordingly for that hour. To cast the spell itself requires the quest Dream Mentor, a Steam Battle Staff, and 82 magic. Each imbue will give you 86 experience each, and there are 3 spots to imbue. Before the first obstacle, before the third obstacle, and during the 6th obstacle. If you're watching the video, you can just see where I'm imbuing. That's the correct places to imbue. There's no particular timing with these imbues. They don't interrupt your actions, so you won't have to re-click the obstacle after you cast the imbue. The only timing that comes with it is after the 6th obstacle. Well, during the 6th obstacle, you have to cast it at least 2 ticks before you land on that roof, unless you won't get the imbue off, i.e. the 12 seconds won't expire before you get to the first obstacle, and thus you won't be able to do an imbue before the first obstacle. Magic Imbue has a cooldown of 12 seconds, hence why I'm not just spamming it all the time. It's just a case of learning the pattern and doing the pattern. It's clockwork muscle memory. A perfect hour of imbues is 235 imbues an hour. This is 20,210 magic XP per hour, which really does add up after a while. You might not think. I'd encourage it. Each spell requires 2 astral runes to cast, and if you're casting 235 imbues, it's going to cost you a total of 470 astral runes per hour. The time this was made, astral runes were 144 GP each, and thus the price of imbuing every hour was 67,680 GP per hour. Also, on top of having lots of fun from doing this, you get the reward that is Marks of Grace. They spawn in one place on this course, which is different to all the other courses. They only spawn at the plank. Another thing unique about this course is that they stack because they spawn so quickly. This means that you don't have to pick them up every lap. I see lots of people doing that. You don't have to do that. They will stack. The only time you do have to pick them up, however, is obviously when you're going AFK or when you're going to log off. However, if you disconnect or log off and forget to pick them up, the Marks of Grace will stay on the plank for a full 5 minutes. It's actually 4 minutes and 59 seconds, but we'll say 5 minutes, before despawning. Each Mark of Grace is 10 amylase crystals, and they're a secondary in making stamina potions that are widely used. There was issues with supply and demand regarding amylase crystals, but that's not really for this video. The cost of each crystal at the time of making this video was 893 GP each, and each Mark of Grace acquires is 10 amylase crystals. You can buy packs of 100 amylase crystals for 10 Marks of Grace from Grace and the Rouge's Den, which is a games necklace to get there. It's not really too difficult to find. She's just the one with the dog and full graceful outfit on. There you can buy Marks of Grace, amylase packs, and the Mark of Grace the graceful outfit. You should be looking at getting 18 Marks of Grace every hour if you're doing this. Without the Ardougne Elite, at 893 GP each, you get 180 amylase. This accounts for 160,740 gross profit from agility every hour. However, if you take away the cost of Imbue that I mentioned earlier, being 67,680, this makes the profit 93,060 GP an hour without the Ardougne Elite. However, with the Ardougne Elite, that they took fucking 102 days to fix, you cunts, you get the potential to be offered 22.5 Marks of Grace every hour. Again, at the price of amylase at the time of making this video, 893 times 225. This gives you a gross profit of 200,925 GP profit per hour. However, again, taking away the cost of Imbue, this sits agility at a net profit of 133,245 GP every hour, with the Ardougne Elite tasks done with the Imbue. So yeah, that's about all there is to know about this. It's pretty fun. I'd recommend it. Yeah.